my wealth of experience, my affinity to life, and assist you in fulfilling your call. By tuning in to the Dr. Tongie Show on Hot 7 TV and KISS FM, you and I will begin to explore the answers to these questions and many more. And in these challenging times, it's just what the doctor ordered. The Dr. Tongie Show comes to Hot 7 TV on the 4th of February.
You're watching St. Lucia's only 100% digital television station, Hot 7 TV.
I have 3 questions for you. 1, have you discovered your purpose? 2, have you discovered your ability? And 3, are you planning your life's path? Hey, welcome to the very first live show of the Dr. Tongie Show International. And I am your host, Dr. Tongie, and I'm excited to be here. This show has been, wow, it's been a dream come true, right? It's a show that's founded on kingdom principles. A principle is merely God's priority law. It's his first law. Kingdom is his government, God's way of doing things. So we're taking scripture, that kingdom law, putting it from the kingdom word and placing it in your life where you can live every day from a place of abundance and not poverty. And with that, this show it's really for you. For anyone who wants to take a chance to come aboard and see what life has to offer. It's a show to move you from where you are to where you really want to be. And it's a show that I get to do Monday through Friday right here. Well, not technically here, but KISS FM Monday through Thursday. And then Friday I'm here, Hot TV 7. And it's the show that I get to do with the gentleman that makes me look and sound good. Yeah, you are.
I have absolutely nothing to do with sounding good today. I'm just sitting here. Look what they did. They got me off radio. I decided, hey, this guy belongs on television. So I'm here looking like this alongside Dr. Tongie looking like this. So we've taken it from radio on a Friday to television.
Absolutely.
And, well, they decided to put old Scruffy me on TV, huh?
Yeah. What are you talking about, Scruffy you? Come on, man.
But it's a pleasure. It's really a pleasure to be here with you. And I know we're going to get into a lot of things, but, you know, for the sake of, I mean, we have our listeners on KISS FM right now.
Yes.
They did know a little about you. But for the sake of someone who's watching television and they haven't heard this show and they know nothing about this show.
Who's this woman,
I think now is a good time for me to just do a quick interview here with you.
Have at it, man.
And let's just tell us a little about who Dr. Tongie is, where you're from, and give us a background into your life.
Absolutely. Well, now, you got me on the spot. I hail from Mississippi, a little town called Columbus. Born and raised there. And even when I was there, it was a place where at 6 years old, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew that God had given me a gift, whence I'm here, why I'm here. He'd given me a gift to speak, and I didn't understand it until life started to happen. After a bout of cancer, I had cancer in 1992. Can you imagine? 22 years old, 3 children, you're married, 2 dogs, and you go and find out that you've got cancer. So I'm 29 years this year cancer-free. I'm a medical doctor by trade. I used to deliver babies with these really big hands. But now I deliver hope. I deliver what really is possible because you're looking at it. I am a possibility manifested. You know, I am a possibility manifested. I'm a mother, an author, a wife. I do a lot. When I literally came out of what's deemed for where I'm from as religion, and not to be ugly here because I respect everyone's belief, I do. However, I discovered that religion is man's way of trying to make sense of the world. Why is there so much devastation? Why is there so much poverty? Why do we have to go through so much? Why do good people have to suffer?
Right.
Religion says, don't worry, keep doing it. And then one day, when you've done it good enough, you'll get a reward. But that's not scripture. So I've come to kind of dispel a myth, but to bring hope at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's kind of mixing the scripture and kind of giving like a motivation at the same time.
Yeah.
Making someone feel like, hey,
Absolutely.
I may not be that deep into the Bible,
Yeah.
but I realize the words can push
Absolutely.
me forward.
Absolutely.
If I'm hearing it from someone.
Absolutely.
So anyway, let's before we get too deep into
I know,
this,
right?
I still want to ask you, what drove you to come to St. Lucia and decided to put all this together?
I'm really glad you asked that question. It was last year. Well, this is 2022. In 2020, I suffered a loss that no one could have told me that you're going to have to go through this. I've been the person who have laid hands on folk, and people have revived. I've been the one who's helped, but never had it been a situation where I thought I would lose my son. And lo and behold, I lost my son. I lost my son to diabetes. And my daughter, Ty, said, you know what? It's time for me to take a vacation. Lo and behold, she goes to Turks and Caicos, falls in love with the Caribbeans, and said, Ma, you gotta go. There's this place called St. Lucia. I said, okay. I had a colleague that had come to St. Lucia for medical school, so I knew a little bit. But it wasn't until I got here and I saw and I felt you. You guys are, I say you guys, but the people that I was able to engage with, they were so absolutely beautiful and so warm and so inviting that I knew this is where I gotta be. So what I did was I started praying. I started praying and fasting and asking God. I call him Daddy. Daddy, can I go to St. Lucia? Can I live here? And 40 days later, I get a yes, and it has been a whirlwind ever since.
And then there was the Dr.TONGIE show international.
Aye.
Now you had that show was already on. You did some of that over in the U.S., right?
Absolutely. It was in Los Angeles. I was based in Los Angeles, California. And it was a show on podcast where we'd have celebrity guests come in or people who wanted to make a difference right where they were. So we'd interview them. I had 2 co-hosts that was on with me, and it was really nice. We did it for about 36 months. And I'm not knocking anything, all right? I got here, and I hadn't been here 6 months. And the outpouring of love has just been unbelievable. I cannot say enough about you. I cannot. It's just been a whirlwind. Which leads me to our topic for today, if that's all right.
Yeah,
because we got some money to give away.
Actually, I was just going to make the point that after you've done all that, I am directly going to hand over the show to you. It is not my show. I'm just asking a few questions. But now I'm going to just hand it over to you, and you do your thing.
Oh, baby, don't you dare. You did good. Thank you, Marlon. I want to talk today about a principle, and it's a principle for grace and favor. It's a principle that literally helped me in every facet or every stage of my life. I've been able to see the hand of God move me, even when I got in the way. And I do that quite often. But with life, wisdom has to come. You've got to have understanding. You've got to have knowledge. You've got to have a good knowledge base. So when you are in a place called Lodabar, And for all of my Bible scholars, Magdalena, you're probably watching, and Barbara, Lodabar is a place where you feel like God has left you. It's a place where you can't really see anything because there's so much confusion. You can't hear anything because there's so much noise. Lodabar is that place where if God does not do what you know he can do, you're going to lose it. And I was in that place before I got here. I was in a place where I know you're real. I know that you are who you say that you are. But Daddy, I got to see you move in my life. That is where I was. And grace, that unmerited favor, found me right there. See, grace is that strength. It's that, as the kids say, that superpower to get you through some of the most impossible situations that you'll ever have. I was in Lodabar, and grace found me. Favor is that unmerited favor. It's when he's kind to you even when you've done outside of what you're supposed to. That's where God comes in and tells you that I got you. And that's where he came in and told me he got me. So if you are in that place where there's so much confusion right now that it's mind-boggling, or you can't hear because the noise is so deafening, if you're in that place where you're about to quit, I just want to give you a little bit of good news and let you know that he is who he says that he is. And if you really think back to where you came from to where you are now, has he ever left you? It may not have worked the way you wanted it to, but has he really ever left you? Absolutely not. You may be in that place where you're saying, but you don't understand, Dr. Tongie. I've tried this business. I've tried, and the very people that I thought would support me left me, and they left me high and dry. I get it. Welcome to the club. You're among the greats. But I would caution you. I would seriously caution you to ask you, what would happen if you give it one more try? What would happen if you said, you know what? The heck with what I've been through. Yes, I know what it looks like. Yes, I know what it feels like, but I'm not quitting. That is the place that you need to be when you're having a Lodabar experience. See, Lodabar is real. It's just not a physical place. It's a mental place. And oftentimes we mess up thinking that, oh, it's just mental and I'll just pray about it and everything will be fine. I'm not against prayer. I'm a woman of prayer. But what I am against is when you are so marginalized by what you see that it begins to be inorganic and expose itself as organic. In nature, you're having headaches and blurred vision and palpitations or hearts racing, and because you're looking at the what ifs. Guess what? Your Lodabar experience has come to a head now. And I say that with every oomph and fervor that I can muster up, because I too have gone through experience after experience. But you're in good company, don't forget that. So, I want you to incorporate your faith. I want you to incorporate your ability, all right, whatever those abilities are, or whatever that ability is, you incorporate it. So faith and your ability and your belief in someone who's so much bigger than you are. That is what moves us out of Lodabar from a place of abundance. I'm not here to name it and claim it. I don't get down like that. But I am here to tell you that his word is true. It does work. And I am an example of what brokenness, what poverty, what making the wrong decisions look like. And I'm not going to say, if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. You know him, if you know him. But I will say this, give him one more try. Don't be so hard on yourself. And just know that he who began a good work in you, He will complete it. That's the word. And that's the truth, Ruth. And with that, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be in your ear gate and now in your eye gate on Fridays. Thank you for, I don't want to say taking a chance on me, but thank you for taking a chance on yourself. Now, let's give away some money. We've got this thing called the Bouillon Bowl, and with the Bouillon Bowl, it is a combination of those who were engaged with us throughout the week, those who maybe WhatsApped us, okay? There is a WhatsApp messaging service that I'd love for you to use, even today, right? The number here is 450-5477 if you want to message us, all right? And we're taking messaging. And if you want to call, how about that? If you're stateside and you want to call in and make a contribution to the show, then feel free to do that as well. The number is 758-450-0777. I think I got that right. Now, let's get started and give away some money. I'm excited. We've got 5 very blessed, because I don't believe in luck. The only luck is living under Christ's kindness. 5 blessed folk that we're going to pull from, and I hope that this helps you just brighten your day just a little bit, and know that I do love you very, very much.
And I wanted to mention to our listeners on the radio,
and
you
viewers
hear us
now.
mention the fish bowl and the bouillon bowl, and you're probably wondering, what are these guys talking about?
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Usually when we go out and get a bouillon meal, this is what it's served in, so we call it the bouillon bowl.
How about that?
Yeah, and that's how we came up. So this is what it
And I
is. No
love it
big
too.
deal. Your names are in there. We shake it
Yeah.
up and we decide
right.
who's gonna.
All
So
right.
what are they getting?
They are going to get $300, 5 people, $300 as a token of I love you very much. I wanted to spread it out just a little bit.
Okay.
And this is every Friday. So
Right.
this is just not one time, all right? So I want
And
you
how
to be active.
do you qualify once again? Because it's
I'm
been a
glad you
while.
asked. I know, right?
Right.
It's been a while. Now, you call the number, right, at the station. It's 758-450-0777. Or if you're like me and you're getting into WhatsApp with messaging, you can message us at 450-5477. Or if you want to take a gander and check out my website, www.drtongieshow.com. That's www.drtongieshow.com. Send me a quick email and I'll be sure to, I swear to you, I'm going to call you back or email you back. I am, right?
Definitely. All right, so we're
right.
getting into that. We're going to
Yep.
for all 5 right now.
Yeah.
So keep your fingers crossed. It could be you if
It
you
could be.
participated
Seriously.
recently. Yes.
Absolutely.
So am I going to
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're going to sing the
absolutely.
name?
You want me to
All right,
draw?
there we go.
Not a problem.
There you go.
My eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. All right. I'm not going to butcher a name because names are so important to me. Martina Joseph. Martina Joseph, thank you so very much. I wish we
Congratulations
had our
there. Congratulations to Martina. First winner,
Thank you.
first
I know,
winner
right?
on
Of the
this
year.
edition.
Yeah.
So congratulations
Thank
to
you, Miss Martina.
Let's
Absolutely.
get to some of the names here
right.
before we get into. I think I have 3 messages to
Very
get through.
good. Thank you, sir. My eyes should have been closed. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Drum roll. Marcel Joseph. Marcel Joseph. Thank
All right.
you so much.
Congratulations.
You are the winner of some money. You're shaking it?
Yeah,
I love
shaking
it.
that bouillon inside
All
here.
right. All right. Okay. My eyes are closed. I get excited, man. Giving is a virtue, is a principle. You should always give on every occasion.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a smile. All right, Titus, Mr. Titus Jones.
Yeah. Last but
And
not
last
least.
but not least, I got my eyes closed. All right. Yeah. Okay.
You got it.
All right, here goes. Last person is Skeeta Phillip.
Yes.
Skeeta?
Yes.
Skeeta. S-K-I-T-T-A.
Skeeta Phillip,
Phillips.
yes.
All right. You just won $300. Thank you so very much for participating. Remember, This is every Friday, all right?
Yeah.
It's just our way of saying we love you, and if we can help you any kind of way, then that is what we're here for.
And probably what we'll do before the end of the program, we'll get to the names once again, just in case
Oh, God,
you were a little late or you're not listening.
Absolutely.
So, okay, I think it's a good time for us to get into some of the messages that we've received here for Dr. Tongie. This one says, good morning to you, Dr. Tongie. Good life principles. I wish I could see you. I'm at work.
Oh.
But if you actually, I should tell our listeners that there is the Hot FM app. It's an app that you download. You can actually get to listen to Hot FM, listen to Kiss FM, and watch Hot 7 TV all in one. So to you, Sherwin, you can always download the app and you can get to see, even if I'm not trying to tell you, you're on your job and you need to watch the entire thing, but you can get a little snippet of something. So you should try that, right? But
thank you,
Sherwin, thank you very much. And she says she's at work and she's loving the show right now.
Thank you so very much.
This one here says, let's see, thank God for the fresh air, a good program with a different feel. Thank you, Dr. G, and thank you, Kiss FM.
Wow.
And now thank you, Hot 7 TV. So I think it's Martina.
Martina, our winner.
Is Martina winner?
Martina Joseph.
Martina, yes. Martina
That'll
Joseph.
get you back in the bullion, bro. No, I'm just like,
yes.
Thank you, baby.
I'd see things like that more often.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
And I think someone says, hey, I just started watching.
Yeah.
I love it. I think is it Okazi?
Okazi.
Yeah, we'll take that name down.
Thank you
very
Okazi.
much, Okazi. All right, next message. It says, good morning, guys. I am watching live. Great job. My contribution was live. Fantastic Friday. Well, that's a short contribution.
Oh, really?
Magdalena.
Magdalena. No, I'm just watching. Thank you so very much, Magdalena. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank
someone
you.
says, it's nice seeing you both. I'm watching, and
nice.
let's see. I've got another message here.
Okay.
Says, good morning, beautiful family. Sending love, wishing everyone a great weekend. God's grace shows me through every day. It may not be what I'm hoping for, however, He knows what belongs to me or what I deserve. To wake up alive is God's grace, and it's been thankful and grateful.
Yeah.
Having faith is true, and it's true branches, I believe it says.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's a message coming from Sarah.
Sarah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. You can always depend on people that are benefiting and bringing their contributions to really make a difference for the show. So thank you, Sarah.
Someone
for
says,
that.
I wish I could see you, but I love the energy. That is Sandrina.
Sandrina, you just got in the bouillon bowl. Thank you very, very much for that.
Messages are coming in. Bianca Ugi says, thank you, Marlon and Dr. Tongie. This is a great show. I'm already watching via Hot 7 TV. So,
Bianca, thank you
very much. I guess you know what happens now,
Oh,
Bianca.
absolutely. You're in that big bowl, baby.
That bowl. So keep listening.
Absolutely.
And keep watching. You can watch, as you heard, every Friday from 11. But we are on Kiss FM every single day.
Absolutely.
Monday to Friday from 11. All right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning to you both. Great inspiration, Dr. Tongie. You're looking super charming as usual.
Thank you.
Valencia.
Thank you, Valencia. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
All righty. And by the way, earlier today, someone who sent a message just wanted to put a name in, so it's Cleta Phillip.
Cleta Phillips, you're in the Bouillon Bowl. Thank you so very much for your contribution. We do not take it for granted or lightly, because here's the thing. In life, we have choices, and you can choose to do anything with the 24 hours in the day that you have. For you to choose to sit and just kind of hang out, or if you're watching from the app, as someone said, and hang out with us for 30 minutes throughout the day. But 30 minutes, that's major for me, for us, and we do not take it lightly or for granted. Thank you so very much for making this show your choice for today. We hope that you'll continue, and we can continue bringing you great content that really is going to move you from where you are to where you want to be. I'll say this real fast here. I made some vows and I wrote them down, and I'm thinking, okay, when's the good time to say these vows? So I'll just say, put a couple out there right now. I vow to always be open, honest, and sincere, not only with you, but with him and myself. So I work on the HOS system, honesty, openness, and sincerity. I vow to always show up. I do not want to bring in on this show my opinion, because my opinion really doesn't matter when it deals with the kingdom. Who cares about your opinion? So with that being said, I will always come directly from what I live by, which is the Constitution. We call it the Bible. It's really your Constitution, the way you really are supposed to govern yourself, all right? So those are 3 vows that I wanted to kind of get out there and dispel. I'm not here for show. I'm not here to look good in a real pretty dress, although I really like real pretty dresses. I do. It's not about that. It's about making certain that you are using the time that you have and you're using it wisely. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to waste any more time. I don't have time for shucking and jiving, as we would say back home. It's about living, man. It's about getting people motivated to get back out there in life, dream again. All right, I'm done.
You could have gone on forever.
I know, right?
It's really good hearing this. All right, I'll probably get in, I think we have like 5 minutes left. So what we'll do, I will get in probably 2 more messages or so, and
very good.
You will give us your final thoughts,
Absolutely.
right? All right,
yes,
wonderful.
Sir. Thank you.
This one says, someone says, I love your energy.
Thank you.
It always gets me in high spirits.
Wow.
Thankful for the show. You guys are the best. Yeah, we are. Felicia, that's Felicia.
Thank you very, very much.
All right. Also, this one says, good day. I'm watching your show and I'm loving it. I love your energy, Dr. Tongie.
Wow, thank
yes, she didn't say who it was from.
Okay.
Maybe you could just leave your name, all right? So just let us know who you are.
Thank
so
you
your
very,
name
very
could
much.
go down in that.
Absolutely. You want to be in that bowl now.
Yes.
We're going to have the drawing again on next Friday. Yeah. So if you're messaging, and we really are grateful, leave your name so you can go in that bowl.
So whenever you send in your message, you leave your name as well.
Absolutely.
We'll know who you are, so we could put you in that bowl, so you could win some wonderful prizes from us. Yeah. All right, so okay, let's see. Just about 4 minutes left already. So
absolutely. Yep.
What do you have to say?
I know.
Yes.
First,
thank you very much, Janetta.
I know. Thank you.
Alforce. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. 4 minutes left. What do you say when you waited for 35, 37 years for this day? What do you say to all of the pain and all of the heartache and all of the no's and all of the maybe next time? What do you say to every time you prayed and you thought God wasn't listening, but in actuality, he knew what he was doing before he even involved you? What do you say when people walk away and tell you that you can't? What do you say when folks say your skin's a little too dark, man, or your hair is too curly, or your nose is too wide, or you're too loud? What do you say? Well, I'll tell you what you say. You say, I can. I know I can. I got to. I have no other choice. What do you say when life says, oops, you're about to experience a Lodabar moment or Lodabar years? What do you do when you've lost everything? You've lost your home. You've lost 5 or 6 cars. You lost millions of dollars. What do you do, man, when you're about to lose your mind? Had it not been for God who was on your side? I'll tell you what you say. Lord, if this is where you want me to be, if this is what you want me to do, then send me. And wherever you send me, I'll go. And that's what I did. I didn't come to take sides. I didn't come for political affiliations. I didn't come for religious derelicts. I didn't come to say, hey, look at me. I came to serve. And that's the premise of the show. The Dr. Tongie Show International is a show for everybody. No matter creed or ethnicity or finance. The Dr. Tongie Show is for you and you and you. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come in today and hang out with you for a few minutes. I do believe that we're going to get through this thing called life together if you give me an opportunity. I definitely am here to serve, that's for sure.
Yeah. And just before there were a few messages.
Yes.
Let me just say to you guys, those of you sent in your messages and we could not read them all, your names will be taken down as well. And for someone who said, I didn't see the Booyah Bowl, this is our Booyah Bowl, all right? So take a good hard look at it.
Absolutely.
Your name might be in there soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much again. You have no earthly idea. I'm sitting here as cool as a cucumber, but my little feet are like little duck's feet. Doing that number there. Thank you. Can I have time to read these names just one more time? Okay. If you missed it, Martina Joseph, Titus Jones, Skeeta Phillip, and Marcel Joseph, congratulations. Call the station. They'll tell you exactly where you can go to get your money. Thank you again for being a part of our TV audience. That sounds so good.
Guys, and of course, wishing you all the best.
Absolutely.
Hope you have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure.
Don't forget, live for your soul, all right? And I'll see you next time. Mwah! Bye.
The opinions expressed on this TV program by the hosts, guests, and callers are solely their opinions and responsibility. They do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Hot 7 TV or its affiliates.
I have 3 questions for you. 1, have you discovered your purpose? 2, have you discovered your ability? And 3, are you planning your life's path?
Sometimes life can knock you off the ground, but surprisingly, an encouraging word can hoist you back to your feet. What we all need is someone in our corner, someone like Dr. Tongie.
Hi, I have 3 questions